Now, there is a particular leaked oil letter, and it's coming from Social Democratic Forum. Now, that particular Jumekui, according to certain oil hints, it's actually associated with the NDC. This is just the hint that we are getting. Some of these hints we get to hear it from oil sources, especially from one more post, and so that one more was about out. And this is actually a tweet from Oil Alto Jacobs. Also, someone posted this on my notice board, ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure. Now, letter me also Social Democratic Forum. It was dated February 13, 2024. Also, concerns regarding over-reliance on Alan Chamantin, and the Afro-Fanto movement. Hey, dear Presidential Candidate John Dramani Mahama and esteemed leadership of the NDC, we, the Social Democratic Forum of the NDC, write to express our deepest concern regarding the party's over-reliance on Alan Chamantin and his Afro-Fanto movement. While we acknowledge Mr. Chamantin's influence in the Ashanti region, it is crucial to recognize that his impact is not as significant as perceived. Hey, wait, hold on. Now, wait. The title of the letter is the concerns regarding over-reliance on Alan Chamantin and the Afro-Fanto movement. In some Ahura, or one of them there, yet the Yenua baby is out to Alan Nodo. In the movement, Nodo. Hey, this only shows you that there's something very, very fishy here. Now, this particular Social Democratic Forum, according to the post, according to the letter and dated 13th of February, associated with the NDC, and they are actually kind of like either NDC for a group of NDC for B, and they have a Social Democratic Forum here. They kind of share ideas and bring certain things together. No, or catch a party there. And when one was out to Alan Chamantin, especially in Ashanti region, there over to when you better vote from the Ashanti region, because this is the thing. If Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is MPP, as he is, former President Dramani Mahama is NDC. Now, Alan Chamantin is coming from the Ashanti region. So, you see the stronghold of the MPP Ashanti region. If Alan Chamantin is able to get some vote from the Ashanti region, it will break with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, giving credence to former President John Dramani Mahama. Imagine Obi anywhere the same party will break away. If so, what to happen in the Ashanti region, where is Alan Chamantin? If what to happen, it will break with Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, giving way for NDC former President Dramani Mahama to win the elections. Under this particular letter, we are the Social Democratic Forum. We are telling you, the NDC, who we are part of you. There, don't depend on Alan Chamantin, and don't think that he would Obama Ben will pay within the stronghold of MPP, because it may not be so. For Aberdeen Academy, you read the letter. Also, furthermore, it is essential to consider that Ashantis who are aligned with the MPP will not vote for any party solely because of Alan Chamantin. In the MPP, the Ashanti region, which is the stronghold for the MPP, won't talk about on farmer any other political party can MPP home. Just because of the Alan Chamantin movement in each other, over that when you are or that or your friend and Alan Chamantin, what woman they be. Not just because Obi within the party be well known, so that on MPP Conti, because of that, nobody will need to was an MPP. They believe that they will still vote for MPP, irrespective of who is their flag bearer. Also, we strongly advise the party to redirect its focus towards empowering the grassroots of the NDC. We advise the party to redirect its focus towards empowering the grassroots of the NDC by allocating even half of the financial and resource support currently provided to Mr. Chamantin. Hey, we firmly believe that the NDC can secure victory in the upcoming 2024 elections. It is through the dedication and mobilization of our grassroots members that we can build a strong foundation for success. Hey, in the Social Democratic Forum no recapture the NDC for there. My work in Inano, Obaya, Sika Kakra, another Bibi Kakra was to support Alan Chamantin. One direct damo focus no damo Mexican. One for Finodo, no one farmer, one from consuit or the grassroots members, no to Monkey, man farmer NDC. Indeed, by this letter, no, it's only telling you there, Alan Chamantin, the NDC war, particularly the contract there. Some feel like inside. This is according to what is being written there. This is the gist. If truly this letter is truly from the Social Democratic Forum, the Welika, then this is what they are trying to imply. Also, young conclude the letter. Also, in conclusion, We urge you to heed to the wise African saying, a bird does not build its nest on the tree without strong branches. Let us be cautious and mindful of the potential dangers of over-reliance on any individual movement. By patronizing empowerment of our grassroots, we can ensure a prosperous future of the NDC. No, wait. That one conclusion Obu baby, Ebano Obu, Ubukari is telling you that it looks like NDC knows they will lose the 2024 elections. Until they should not focus. It's like, let's believe in ourselves to win the elections. Let's not divert our attention to another person. Let's not try and depend on someone to help us win the election. We on our own can win the election. Into meaning there is the hint and they know themselves there. The 2024 elections, as it were, I will not sit here and say that it will be easy for MPP or NDC. Trust me, it will not be easy for anybody. It will be clear to you at a point, it will be unclear to you at a point. But the more you keep on focusing, you'll be able to excel. This particular oil letter, the conclusional part for is telling you that it looks like it's, the Social Democratic Forum is trying to tell the benefit of NDC that do not focus your attention on one particular person with the aim there you'll be able to come through successfully. No. And this was signed by Mubashi Kuru Timaku Tikuma, the Executive Secretary, Social Democratic Forum. Now, what's the one number? So they go. Now, one email address. Hey, that's serious. Interesting times. Now, there's actually been the first letter was sent on the 13th of February. It was written on the 13th of February. And on the 16th of February, only a particular letter, and the letter is coming from Oil Movement for Change, which is Alan Kodecha Mantina Kachi. Also, in the press release, Movement for Change. The attention of the leadership of the Movement for Change has been drawn to a propaganda piece which seeks to create a false narrative of the collaboration between Alan Kodecha Mantin and one of the political duopoly. The message of the movement remains that the existing political duopoly of the NPP and NDC is in no way represent the interests of this country. The NPP and the NDC, their current forms, continue to undermine the progress of this country and are no longer reps of the representatives of the ideals of progress and prosperity that define the Ghanaian people. It is the duty of every Ghanaian to defend, in defense of the constitution and the interests of the economic prosperity for all, to vote for Alan Kodecha Mantin for president in 2024 elections. Hey, the letter is a campaign. This letter is a campaign on its own. Hey, Alan Kodecha Mantin, the least thing of Benyabiano, he will just about to I am telling you, you why campaign. Alan Kodecha Mantin so kade na bado. The Movement for Change, you know, they've been working the duty that one more idema. And if you come to Ghana, we have a political duopoly, and it has to do with we have NDC and we have NPP. So, as it were, it is a duopoly because say if NPP doesn't go, NDC will go. Definitely, this is what has been for a long period of time. That is, you can describe Ghana's politics as being a political duopoly. At least when it comes to one way you wanna, not during the elections. So during the elections, you can see a lot of parties there. But after the elections, these two parties, one of them will come up as the best because they have much more of the voters voting for them. So they certainly that is it. In the summer, I don't go to Chumantin like the Nadjun, but Nadjun, we in a situation that I'm not recording. They honor a particular party, which is the NDC or probably or I agreement to be also the Daman coming out. I'm not saying but the thing is, this letter came 13th of February, and your letter came on the 16th of February. That is it. It's been like 3 days, and this has been circulating on social media. 13th of February and 16th of February. Well, maybe let's say 3 days is not too far, but if Alan Kodecha Mantin disown there, well, he can disown because it can be that they did a talk, or maybe they saw them together, NDC and Alan together, and then people decided to perceive. But he can also deny, because maybe it is not any written, maybe it was a verbal conversation. He can also deny. But what it is there, how can a letter from Social Democratic Forum come up that way? If the letter is true, at least Alan Kodecha Mantin's akache odan kako who this particular thing or quick kakra. But well, they are trying to say that NDC and NPP is on one more Ghana in any way or form. But Alan Kodecha Mantin was part of NPP. So Alan Kodecha Mantin, I bet you there's a two about what the manner. Mobile the flag bearer. I bet you that baby you do. But because they did not vote for him, and because he felt that oil ambitions as a politician, he would not see it at this point being oil a trade minister or resigning. He felt that he has to become a presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party. Now, in certain things, to be a one share that 1 year MPP 4.1 year. So peacefully and humbly, he decided to go and open his own movement and stand as a European candidate. Even though that some people think that he does not have a grip for oil the voters and even the swing voters of Ghana. Moving forward, perhaps maybe with the strategy of trying every moment to be another campaign, maybe more work for them. This is just some other cycle of plannings. Now we'll continue the letter. Now, Alan Korecha maintain the movement for change is remain focused to their work towards the government of the national unity by engaging every single Ghanaian on a new path of transformation. Hey, since you're an Alan Korecha maintain, when you're Kukumasi, actually, my wife padama. What Swiss Central Market, what Swiss here, no wiper. Yes, because now if you don't do that, people will forget that you are standing. This is a campaign why the letter no campaign, market no campaign. It's not easy. Hey, our ex-trade minister, as far as I am concerned, he was actually a good statesman. However, he decided to take this particular path. And a lot of why I am here not to talk to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because those are his views. And I believe that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, had it not been there, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we man could be kind of no swaka. But as it will be another, I can't why did Norusho, why couldn't Norusho? Because he doesn't have anything against you. Because he believed that he's very focused. And I believe that focused people always act that way. Now, Aljo Jacobs Akabibi or Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That he's actually the savior to save Ghana. I thought that Jesus Christ is the savior of the Christians and then the savior of the world. But when it comes to the political economy of Ghana, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is actually the savior. Or maintenance.
I hope when there Bawumia kasa almost about 10,000 people will talk at a go. Obia manasa mobaka
at a go then heavy.
Oh, well, from the opposition side, if you are Robashapo no album, it be no more pay there. Want to wash about Bawumia. They are not thinking about the substance of his presentation, the messaging on man. They are not looking at it as compared to their own, but rather they will insult him and say all manner of things. But the man will say. The Pharisees were against Jesus Christ. Governor Mobwa.
No.
Because
no one could think the Pharisees and the
Sadducees and the scribes.
Yes.
But some of them opted out.
In fact, a few of them. Some of them.
And Nicodemus,
and eventually
Joseph of Arimathea. They were able to help
them Joseph of Arimathea.
Was a rich man.
Was a rich man.
Joseph of Arimathea.
We are in biblical times, un-American, there in times of difficulties. In times where nations or countries are affected by global economic order. You need a savior, and that savior in Ghana is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
The savior is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And for the there will be an there. Whenever you get the opportunity, there back on the Kora or the Bomaza Kadie, because perhaps you have to live your day as if that is the last day you ever live. You have to live your day as if tomorrow will never come. Because you don't have tomorrow, you only have today. And say, I bet you there sometimes, getting some of the facts right, making sure that we give you all content, back-to-back content. It's not easy. And sometimes when we get to hear from you, or boy and punch and cry, my number's on the screen. Go to my phone number, then you can at least throw some support. This is just some of these things that we do to be able to get in touch with you. Let me get to hear from you. Information if you Kenya, if South Africa, if Botswana, if Canada, if US, if Ghana. Mamu comment section like a video no. Now bring up your share my coin mutu mfa videos at them from bro. Before we have a mutu my phone me ko sika do abon o re te sika do o re. Mama crowd nature yen tin ko.